General Motors is currently sitting at the number 7 spot on the Fortune 500 list, as well as the number 3 spot for the most global sales in 2014 by auto manufacturers. General Motors has earned the title as one of the top auto manufacturing companies in the world and the top manufacturer in the United States. Compared to its biggest domestic competitors, Ford and Fiat Chrysler, General Motors beats the competition by offering the most durable, most reliable, and most versatile selection to satisfy U.S. consumers. As I explain in the next few minutes, General Motors has proven to be more reliable and economical than its competition. Let me start by explaining why GM is the best with one of the most important aspects on any car buyer's mind: availability. GM, under its 4 brands, Chevy, Cadillac, Buick, and GMC, offers over 20 different types of cars, 20 different types of crossovers, SUVs, and vans, and 11 different pickup trucks. This is compared to its competitors, Ford and Fiat Chrysler, who offer 10 or less cars in each of those categories. So right away, you can see that GM takes the cake when it comes to offering a wide selection of vehicles for consumers. GM demonstrates their power on the road by being ranked number 1 in a full-size pickup comparison done by Car and Driver. This was in 2014. The Chevy Silverado 1500 outranked the Ford F-150 and the Dodge Ram. In addition, General Motors took home 6 awards in the 2014 Best Cars for Families Awards done by U.S. News and World Report. General Motors ranked number 3 in this study and took home 8 awards, including Best Large Car for Families, Best Luxury Large SUV for Families, and Best Upscale Mid-Size Car for Families. Besides having tons of variety, GM offers cars that will last. Over the past few years, GM has proven its determination to counteract their poor reputation and have been able to produce some of the safest and most reliable vehicles from any U.S. manufacturer. To prove this, Kelley Blue Book states that GM offers 3 vehicles that rank in the top 10 cars with the best resale value. And according to the 2014 J.D. Power and Associates Dependability Report, GM ranked at number 3, while Ford and Fiat Chrysler couldn't even make the top 5. GM also had the most segment awards at 8, including awards for the best hybrid sedan, which is the Chevy Volt pictured at the bottom, and the best pickup, which was the GMC Sierra. According to J.D. Power Vice President of Global Automotive Research, David Sargent, GM has put in a massive amount of hard work into improving its quality as it fights to counteract past problems. In addition to a great selection and long-lasting vehicles, GM also offers the best price range. Their cars range as low as $12,000 to over $100,000. As you can see, GM has a car for every car buyer's budget, something very important in the minds of people today in the United States. In order to make the car buying process more affordable for consumers, for the 2015 year models, GM slashed the base model price by $1,500 to $2,500 on a lot of its vehicles. So here you see GM is doing everything it can to make sure that they make cars that the people want and that the people can afford. In addition to previously mentioned attributes of GM, this auto manufacturer beats its competitors when it comes to providing adaptable parts. GM has demonstrated that they can create the most versatile and interchangeable parts when compared to Ford and Fiat Chrysler. In an interview with local mechanic and car enthusiast Luis Solis, He shared his personal experience with this versatility from GM, stating, "GM by far has the most adaptable and reliable parts when compared to Ford or Dodge." Supporting this, Sophia says, "As far as GM goes, you can take a 2002 Chevy Cavalier and a 2010 Chevy Cobalt and be able to swap most components of the cars with no problem." Because GM parts are built to last, even when pushed to their limits, Sophia says this is the reason that GM cars are the easiest to modify or fix. Instead of having to buy the same part over and over again, with a GM car, you can just swap parts from most of its vehicles. These arguments have shown you, as a consumer, why GM is the #1 car company in America. GM continues to produce very durable, reliable, and affordable vehicles that can fit any car buyer's preferences, as proven in their ability to land 3 cars in Consumer Reports' top 10 cars made in America list. If you buy GM, you're guaranteed to get the most bang for your buck.